And so we come to the final day of campaigning in the 2020 local and regional council elections. It has been an election campaign where the people of this country were able to see for themselves and hear with their own ears what the political parties from every ideological perspective was able to offer to the people of this country for the next 5 years. Your membership to this party is the clearest and most undisputable sign that you have chosen your children's future as a key tool for the freedom that they must enjoy. And in choosing your children's freedom, you have made yourself a free person, a powerful citizen of this country. From threats of old age pensions that will be taken away, from threats of food that will not be given to you, from threats of veteran status that will be denied to you and to your children, you have decided that you will be brave and that you will be bold, and that no amount of intimidation or threat, no amount of visitation by any high-ranking or lowly placed officer from the ruling regime will intimidate you into silence and obscurity in the political scene. I also want to thank our young people, the new generation that is not in bondage of the past eras of yesteryear. Today we find a new generation that is not captured by the majestic history of the Sam Nuyomas or the Julius Nyereres or the Kwame Nkrumahs. They don't relate to that history. They were not born in those days and those times. They have no clue about what colonialism is. They refuse to be captured by those leaders that claim that they fought for freedom. They feel that their lives must be analyzed in the economic and social context of this moment, of this season. There is this young generation that says to everybody that for you that has freed us, so much injustice was done by yourself upon us. It is this generation that says that every time that any political party causes injustice to any other person as a citizen in this country, the thirst for justice just grows bigger and bigger. There is this new generation of the 24-year-old, of the 28-year-old, of the 30-year-old, of the 35-year-old, of the 18-year-old that says that our thirst for economic freedom in our lifetime will not be dictated by the old ones who want to proclaim that they are gods unto us and that their history gives them the ultimate legitimacy to continue to govern us regardless of the failures that they impose upon us. From Walfish Bay to Keetmanshoop, from Keetmanshoop to Katima Mililo, from Rundu to Oshakati, from Oshakati to Opuo to Sesfontein to Korigas, from Korigas at the end of the day to Windhoek. These young people are the ones standing up and saying, it is these old leaders who see the injustices of colonialism but don't see the injustices that they inflict upon the fellow African being. That is what this young generation is saying. This generation of young people across the length and breadth of this vast and beautiful continent suggest very publicly, without fear of contradiction, that gone are the days that a black man can stand up and point us to white injustice and white brutality without recognizing black injustice and black brutality. These are the young people who firmly stand and reject the suggestion by Geingob and others that you will not put us against white people, for white people are not our problem. Poverty is our problem. Homelessness is our problem. Hunger is our problem. Corruption is our problem. And all of these things have been occasioned by those that we have entrusted to ensure that they transform our society in fundamental and irreversible ways so that the future can be brighter than the past and that the day after tomorrow is a brighter star than the yesterday star of darkness, of oppression, of marginalization. So we commend these young people today who have braved the cold, the sun, the wind, everywhere across this country, who have braved the hunger, the unemployment conditions, the poverty, the pennilessness, who have braved these conditions and nonetheless took the risks and became members of LPM to demonstrate in a way very public that they are in charge of their own future, that nobody will exclude them from charting the new direction. They are saying to everybody that has ears to hear and eyes to see that they as young people want to be and will be the architects of the future that they imagine every day all over this country. We commend them.